And welcome to The Happy Libra. I'm doing a reading for you. This is about Prince Harry. So I'm not having the best day today, and reading astro charts makes me quite happy. Well, it relaxes me. So I've read his chart some time ago, and it was a good one. It was a good one, and it was entertaining. It's actually on my channel. It's going to say something like 4 years ago or something, a long, long time ago. Anywho, let's go ahead and see what Prince Harry's all about. Where should we start? Okay, guys, I don't think I'm going to be rushing this one because, believe me, I need the relaxation. So I'm going to take my time with this. Okay, I remember this from the last time. I'm messing this up here, aren't I? Give me a second here. All right. So, oh yeah, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I did say I'm having a weird day. I'm not having the best day, so I'm a little bit off. You'll have to forgive me. Okay. So, this person has Jupiter in Capricorn in the 12th house. That's very interesting for me, because Jupiter is a very spiritual planet. It's very spiritually aware of things that are not tangible, but yet are a part of our life experience. And it's very optimistic as well. This is interesting to me because it's sitting in a very spiritual house. The 12th house is very spiritual. Now, normally, depending upon which planet, if there's a planet there, I would say, oh, this person is probably psychic. But seeing that it's sitting in an earth sign such as Capricorn, it's kind of tough. There is a small possibility, a very small possibility, that this person could be one of two things. They could be psychic but hiding it, which I know sounds really, really strange, right? Why would somebody be psychic and hiding it? But there is people like that. There's many of us. I'm one of them. And they could also be intuitive, but in a very practical way. And what would that mean? Well, I don't know. Maybe in the sense of the universe, because I've heard people talk about understanding communication with the universe. So maybe he's that type of person, but there's something here about being spiritual, perhaps it's psychic, but in a very practical sense. So I'm not quite sure how, but the possibility is there. Now, apart from the house that Jupiter is sitting in, the fact that Jupiter is sitting in Capricorn, now here's the thing I remember from the last reading. Jupiter in Capricorn as a partner, okay, ladies, sorry to burst your bubble, it's not fun. This partner is not fun, and I have personal experience with this. I was dating a guy with Jupiter in Capricorn, and we broke up like 7 times in like 2 months. Like, how is that possible? This man was so overbearing, so controlling, so thinking that he was like some kind of drill sergeant, and he had to control me like from morning until night, telling me what needs to be done next, what needs to be done now, what I need to do before I go to bed, what I need to do when I wake up. What is that? But it's a very Capricornian characteristic. No disrespect to Capricorns. You guys are truly amazing. But when it's Jupiter and it's so amplified, not fun. All right. Moving on, because Jupiter blows things up. All right. And he's got Neptune. And I said I'm not reading the longer term planets. He's got Neptune in the 12th house too. Okay, yeah, there's that psychic thing again. All right, guys. So we're going to get to the fun stuff now. We're going to talk about Prince Harry's Mars, and it's sitting right here in his 11th house in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So what can I say? Mars is a fire planet. Mars talks about our impulses, our actual energy, our get up and go, our motivation. It's our bodies. It's how we move our bodies. It's our energy levels. And then Sagittarius talks about spirituality, but it is also very physical because it's a fire sign. It's very physical. It's very aware. It's very, I'm going to get it done. Remember, we're talking about the archer here. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to reach my goals. It's very expansive and it wants to get things done, things that are positive and good. Sagittarius wants to get it done. So the fact that he has Mars sitting in Sagittarius tells me that this is a natural king placement. And isn't that funny? He's a prince. That's really funny. Can't believe it. So this is a natural king placement. Mars in Sagittarius for me is a king energy. Now, what does that mean? This person naturally, even without him being him, he naturally is going to give off a royal energy. What am I saying, really? He's going to dress nice. He's going to have manners. He's going to speak well. Whatever he doesn't do well, he's going to be aware of it and try to improve it. He's going to be aware of how he's behaving in public and treating everybody around him with the same amount of respect. He's going to be optimistic. He's going to understand that he needs to have a substantial amount of money in this life because having more money will affect your happiness. That's just the reality. What else? He wants to look good. He wants to smell good. He wants to drive a nice car. He wants to know that his money is increasing and increasing. He wants to have a beautiful woman naturally. All of these beautiful things that make life more enjoyable, but he's going to be doing it in a classy sense. When we're talking about Mars and Sagittarius men, we're talking about class, prestige, and improvement. This is very much Sagittarian qualities. Now, if you're wondering what this man is like in the bedroom, well, I don't have anything negative to report from my perspective, only good. Energy levels way, way, way up there because you got Mars, which is fire, sitting in a fire sign. I always say way, way, way up there. No problems with, yeah. As far as fun, I would say yes, I'm sure that he's fun. I'm sure that he's also open-minded because Sagittarius is a zodiac sign that talks about the world and expansion. So he wants the evolution when it comes to bedroom play. What else can I say? And usually the zodiac sign is able to kind of keep things traditional as well, depending on the type of person that he's with. So traditional is good, expansion is good, but there is an element of being open-minded and expansion there. I have a little theory. I think a lot of people are not going to like this, but I read it somewhere online and I'll never forget what this girl said. She was basically saying that Prince Harry married Meghan Markle because she was of a different ethnicity, which was interesting, right? Because think about it, he can actually have any woman he wants. And if you can have any woman you want, you're definitely going to want a beautiful one. But he chose somebody who was biracial. I mean, yes, it can just be because she's pretty, but there is a small possibility that he did choose her because she's also pretty and biracial. And this Mars in Sagittarius is just reinforcing that to me, that this person is expansive and they like things that are of the world, yeah, but in a very classy way. All right, moving on. Ooh, this is my favorite part of his chart, of course, because I'm going to be talking about Libra. So this person has Venus in Libra. It's kind of hard for you to see the image there. I'll have to move it over for you. Venus in Libra. What does this mean? This is an excellent, excellent, excellent placement for a man because it means that in his love relationships, he strives, I think that's a word, strives to have balance and harmony. I mean, what else could a woman possibly ask for? He wants balance and harmony. He's got a lot of love to give. Now, Venus talks about how we show and express love, and Libra is a zodiac sign that talks about love, romance, and partnership. Again, what could a girl possibly want more than a man who has Venus in Libra? He's going to buy you flowers. He's going to tell you often that he loves you. He's going to hold hands with you. He is never, ever, ever going to make you feel as if any other person comes before you on this planet. Like, he's almost the perfect guy. Like, what woman doesn't want that? We want that. We want to be with a man who puts us first ahead of everybody else. Yes. Yes, Prince Harry, you may just be like the dream guy besides that Jupiter in Capricorn. So yeah, he's very demonstrative about his love. You know, birthdays, Valentine's Day, like all those, Easter, he's buying gifts, he's buying cards, he's putting it on the table. He might get somebody to deliver gifts to your door, all the cutesy little things, because his Venus in Libra is actually very strong because Venus rules Libra. So it's doubling up the energy. All right, let's keep going. Oh, so Prince Harry is a natural Virgo. Okay. So he's got some of those Virgoan qualities where he's very tactile and likes to touch and feel things. Virgo men like to touch and feel things, not just regular things, like even things that are a little bit abnormal, like your pants and your hair and your skin and anything that is on a woman. So they really appreciate everything that is feminine on the feminine. I'm not making sense. He appreciates everything that is feminine on the woman that he's involved with. Like I said, her hair, her voice, her skin, her smile. They really like it, but they don't just like it. They want to touch it. And it's not like a regular touch. It's a touch where they want to like feel the texture, which makes sense because Virgos are all about details. So he wants to feel the details. Yeah, feel the details with his fingers and enjoy those feminine, whatever they're getting from that. I don't know. He wants to feel it because Virgo is very tactile, very practical. They want to touch it. This is really just wow. Okay, and here we go again with the Mercury and the Virgo. Oh my goodness. Why does it seem like 7 out of 10 of these charts are Mercury in Virgo? So Mercury and Virgo people, they say, can tell you off very well. I believe that. I do believe that. When they get upset, they can say a couple of words and you're going to feel pretty bad. Now, apart from that, I always say Virgo people usually have some artistic qualities, whether it be actual art, singing, or acting. Now, does anybody know, has Prince Harry ever done any singing or acting, or does he do any art? Because this is showing that he has a placement for that type of thing. Yeah, Mercury in Virgo is usually has some kind of artistic abilities, but I don't know him personally, so yeah, it's there. It's sitting there. All right. And so, yeah, his 8th house is pretty stimulated, and the 8th house talks about the occult. It's also SEX, regeneration, transformation, reincarnation, all kinds of stuff. It's also a very money house. It's also very much a money house. So, yeah. And I just realized I mentioned this Venus in Libra earlier, but I didn't mention that it's sitting in the 8th house along with this and along with the Mercury. So he actually has 3 planets in his 8th house. And like I said, the 8th house is a money house. And it's actually a money house of other people's money. And it's actually a money house of inheritance. And it's a money house of savings. Isn't that interesting? Other people's money, inheritance, savings, also investments. Oh yeah, you marry the right guy, Megan, I'll tell ya. You married the right guy. All right, there's one thing I didn't do yet. His moon. Let's talk about it. All right, this explains a couple of things to me. If I have time, if this doesn't cut me off, by the way, please leave this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it and leave me a comment and subscribe. I really want to get to that North Node because they're both sitting right here. I want to talk about this moon quickly. I did a reading on Kanye West, and he had moon in Taurus. Let me tell you about moon in Taurus. Him marrying Meghan Markle makes perfect sense to me now. The moon talks about how moody and changeable we are. It also talks about the things that we become emotionally attached to. and how quickly we get emotionally attached. The sign explains how quickly we become emotionally attached. Now, Taurus is a zodiac sign that is very superficial. No disrespect to my Tauruses, but it is very superficial. Taurus like things that look good. Everybody likes things that look good. But no, Taurus takes it to a whole nother level. They will pretty much overlook other things as long as the thing looks good. I once dated a guy that told me he wouldn't mind meeting a girl that was flat-chested and buying her a set of you-know-whats. I don't even know how he and I got on that conversation if we were already in a relationship. It was like he was telling me he wanted fake ones as long as they were big. I don't know what that conversation was. I'll just never forget that we talked about it. I mean, don't think that mine are small. They're not small, but they're not big. But, I don't know why he and I talked about that. But we were actually having a conversation about him meeting someone, buying them a chest. Like, what the heck? Anywho, Moon in Taurus men, ladies, you really got to learn astrology, because this man, you know how people say all about appearances? Moon in Taurus is all about appearance. Everything comes down to appearance, appearance, appearance. Is Meghan Markle lacking in that area? Absolutely not. On a scale of 1 to 10, she's like a 15, right? We all know that. You could just look at her body, her face, everything, right? So Moon in Taurus will fall in love with a woman based purely, I said purely, and I meant to say purely on her physical. Oh yeah. And I said Kanye West had the same placement, didn't I? And look who he married. And look who he was dating before that. Right? And look who he dated after that. Anybody? Yeah. So he becomes emotionally attached to things that are beautiful. Emotionally attached. Hey, I mean, we all do, but I think many of us have it inside of us to say, whoa. If it's a little bit not right too, we kind of go, ooh. So anywho, I'm seeing that in his chart. This person really values, because the moon, no, Taurus is values, and the moon is our emotional attachments. This person values things that are good looking. That's just the truth. Now he has this north node there. He has this north node sitting in the which house is this? It's sitting in the 4th house in Taurus as well. Wow. Listen to what I'm about to say. I guess it makes sense. So this whole thing about emotional attachments to things that are good looking, the North Node talks about the destiny, and it's not far from the moon. And his North Node is sitting in Taurus in the 4th house. So it's his destiny, it's his destiny to be comfortable. Oh boy. It's his destiny to be comfortable in his home environment. Yeah, because Taurus is comfort and the 4th house is home. So it's his destiny to be comfortable. This is one Emmer, you know what I'm trying to say. Wow, this person is lucky. This person is born lucky. It's his destiny to have comforts in his home, or to be home comfortable. Oh, and Taurus is also money too. And with the moon there, this is somebody who loves money. He loves the creature comforts and he loves money. Wow, you lucky guy. And it's his destiny. Whew. Heck yeah. Do your thing. Why not? Nice chart you got. Very nice chart. Anywho, I really enjoyed that. That was so much fun. If you have anybody that you'd like me to read, send it over. I'd love to read them. I love to read astrological charts. I'd love to read yours for you as well. I just have so much to do and I can't predict my schedule at this time. But yeah. If you like this reading, please leave me a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know who else you'd like me to do. And subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching The Happy Libra. Bye for now.